Welcome to the brand new Revivelife Wellness Studio here on Carling Avenue. The doors officially opened right at the end of December.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
Yep.
Joining me now is Dr. Jacqi, Solowjew, Naturopathic doctor with Revivelife Clinics.
Yep.
Tell me a little bit about the cooking classes that are going to be offered. What are the different ones?
So basically what we're offering right now is we have the adult classes happening, and it's an Eat Clean, Be Lean cooking series. And basically it's designed to teach people how to eat clean. It's not so much about cooking, it's more about how to work with ingredients that people may not be used to working with, and substituting out ingredients that are more allergenic in nature.
Okay.
So yeah.
And it's not just for adults, right? There's children's cooking classes.
Yes, there's children's cooking classes. That's our ultimate mission, is definitely getting children eating clean right off the bat, so that it's not so much of an issue later in life having to retrain people how to eat.
Of course, if you become accustomed from a young age, it's just natural.
Exactly.
You're not trying to change or alter your lifestyle, right?
Exactly.
And so we've got a lot coming up later in the show, healthy snacks and some of the different recipes that are offered through those cooking classes. But you and I are talking about why children in particular develop allergies or sensitivities at a young age, right?
Right. So basically that's because children's digestive tracts don't actually fully mature until the age of 5. It could be even as late as 6 and 7 years old. So if they're susceptible, it's definitely going to be within the digestive tract. And all allergies basically start there. And so basically if children are introduced to a lot of chemicals, sugar, antibiotics, lots of different things are going to affect how the digestive tract is working. And it can basically stimulate the immune system to react to those foods.
Now, are chemicals, the ones that you're speaking of, are they found in everyday children's products like baby food, for example, or where would kids be introduced to these chemicals?
Right. Some baby food could, but they do have hypoallergenic baby food these days. But children's food, if it's prepackaged, anything can have preservatives in it. If it's prepackaged. So you really have to read labels and watch for those products.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, are these some of the key allergens that you most commonly run into?
Yeah. So there's actually 8 I'm showcasing for here. So peanuts obviously is a huge one, can cause anaphylaxis in children. Other tree nuts as well. Then we have milk is another big one, and dairy products. Wheat, of course, and soy. And the reason why all of these seem to be a big issue is because they have large food proteins in them, and the immune system reacts to food proteins.
So now, and I might be wrong in saying this, but when I was young, and especially when my parents were young, I don't remember so many children and even adults having all these food allergies. We were absolutely allowed to bring peanuts into the classroom. So is it that more and more kids are developing them, or they're just being diagnosed now?
It could be a little bit of both, actually. Again, it could just be just the nature of our food systems these days is definitely changing. GMOs, this whole organic.
What are GMOs?
Sorry, genetically modified foods. Can also be a big issue. So there's just a number of factors playing into it. So it could be, yes, people are being diagnosed more, more awareness, but it could actually be that they're more prevalent in our society. So yeah.
So you really want to make sure that you are reading those labels. Later in the show, we'll talk to Dr. Joelle from the Revivelife Clinic about the cooking classes that they offer here, both for children and adults.
Yes, and they're so important because eating clean really is the basis of watching out for food allergies. So it's really your best defense.
Okay, stay with us. We've got more to come later on CTV Morning Live.